Okay, in this tutorial, we are going to kind of dive into and introduce you to the customer portal. Now, this is kind of a place where if your customers opt into this or you invite them into this, they can see a lot of the information and it can be quite powerful. You can do all sorts of neat things and they can see what's kind of going on with their account. It's kind of a place for them to access that. So what I've done and what I'll show you in this quick little video is much like when you go to sign in to your instance, you can hit the sign in button and add your email and password. Your customers can do the same thing and they can have what's called like portal access or their account. So if I go ahead and log in here into my account or my portal account that I've created, you can see this is what happens when I first log in. I get a view of my account. Now, what's pretty neat about this is depending on how you set it up and some of the settings and configurations that you have, your customers can do a lot from these from the portal here. So first off, you'll see, if they just wanted to, they could come in and go home and and start shopping, or they could go in and look at their account. So super easy. But now you can see all of these different things that this customer has in their account. They have quotations. So these are things that maybe you've sent to them and they have some questions on. They haven't finalized the sale on that yet. They have sales orders. So these are finalized orders that have been paid for or confirmed. It doesn't always have to be paid for. This is where they can manage their subscription. So if you use the subscription module and you pay for that, and you allow your customers to cancel their subscription module or their subscriptions from here, they can do that here. We've got their invoices and bills, so they can go back and see what invoices they've done. And then if you use the project management and you do some of that, you can actually invite your customers to a read-only version of a project or an editable version of a project, and they can see tasks as well. So there's lots of documentation on this. I'll just kind of walk you through a little bit here and show you what this looks like. So if they click on your quotations, you can see this is an actual quotation that has been sent to this customer for a customizable desk. You can see all of the discounts and everything in there. And it gives the customer the opportunity to download it, to print, to sign and pay, or to write a message. And if they write a message and say, hey, you know what? I actually really like this desk, but can you take it down another 10%? They could write that and it would show up and notify on that internal quotation as well. They can reject it from here, or they can sign it and pay for it. And that would create the delivery order in the system if it's a deliverable product. Or if you have it tied to a task, it could create a task in a project. So there's lots of different things you can do from here. So now if we go back home, you can see the sales orders that they've done. The nice thing about this is if they bought something online and they want to come back in and look at this, maybe they want to order this garbage can again. There's a quick order again button. They can navigate right to that sales order and be like, oh yeah, this is I bought this previously and I want to make that same order. They can order again from here. The subscriptions in here, they can manage their subscriptions, and they can add a new payment method or change the payment method. So if they have multiple payment methods, they can change that. That allows them to decide which credit card or debit card they want the subscription to charge once a month or once every billing period that it's in. They can go back and check their invoices and bills and the status of those. So this invoice here is waiting for payment. So they could click on pay now and pay for that invoice. This one is in the projects that they're allowed to collaborate on, and this is a view only. So they can see that each task in that project, but and it's staged, but they cannot edit anything with it. They can send messages back and forth. If in your settings you add them as a collaborator, they'll actually be able to move tasks within that project, much like you do in the project view. And then the last is tasks, and these are just individual tasks. So you can see this is the project name, and then these are the tasks that I've been assigned, and different attachments and anything like that. So kind of a quick intro into the portal. It's powerful. I would suggest, if you can find a way to use it with your customers, definitely do it. At checkout, they can be prompted to create a portal account, or you can actually invite them from a contact card and invite them to the portal, and they can sign in from there. So kind of a quick intro, why you might want to use it, what it's for, and we'll have some more documentation on how to set different things up and how they work. Thanks.